I almost feel bad for Greg Morris because I feel like he's just coaching because nobody else wanted to. Welcome back in for Game 2 of our doubleheader of Lady Cats softball today. As Lady Cats coaches and Frank Hughes coach have exchanged lineups. Lady Cats trotting out to their positions, and we'll go through the Lady Cat lineup real quick as we haven't quite received the Frank Hughes lineup. Well, I just got it. I haven't wrote it down yet, but the Lady Cats, who will again be the home team in this game number 2. Jack Keaton playing shortstop today, leading off. Rosalie Martin doing the catching, batting second. Kelsey Carroll pitching, batting third. Batting fourth is Madison Jones, number 18. The third baseman. Wait, I have confused myself already. Okay, Madison Jones is playing second base. I thought the lineup card says she was playing first base. That's on me. So Madison Jones playing second base and hitting cleanup. Hitting fifth, number 21, Emma Bryant, much like her older sister Lawrence. She's in right field. Batting sixth is number 25, Reagan Cruz. She's in center field after playing left field in game 1. Batting seventh is Gracie Staggs. She moves over from shortstop to third base. Batting eighth is number 18, Jaylee Warren. Okay, she is playing second base. Madison Jones is playing first base. I got their two numbers mixed up, and that threw me way off. But again, batting eighth, number 18, Jaylee Warren playing second base, and rounding out the Lady Cat lineup, number 23, Addison Mailsey, almost said Alexis from basketball. And Addison will be in left field. As I'll read off the Frank Hughes lineup real quick. For Frank Hughes, pretty much looks like the same lineup as game 1. Delaney Burns leading off, Addie Music hitting second, Bailey Cromwell hitting third, Mackenzie Boucher fourth, Olivia Chase fifth, Haley Odell sixth, Jessica Durbin seventh, Laura Beth Battles eighth, and Zoe McCormick ninth. As Kelsey Carroll has completed her warm-up tosses, she exchanges high fives with her infielders. And Burns about to dig in and get this game 2 underway between the Wayne County High School Lady Cats and the Frank Hughes Lady Lions. The first pitch to Burns is a called strike one. A good start from Carroll there. She moves ahead 0-1 to the first batter to greet her. Next pitch is a ball. Count evens 1-1. One offering misses. Count moves 2-1. And after a first pitch strike, Carroll has thrown 3 straight balls as she falls behind 3-1. So let's see if Kelsey can bounce back. And she does as the count runs full. A good pitch on the lower outer half of the zone. And Carroll battles all the way back to get the strikeout.
Now batting to Lady Lions, number 6.
And that strikeout brought to you by Shelter Insurance. Call or text Jason in Boston at 931-722-5592. As I was looking down at my book, didn't see if that was a swinging or a looking strikeout. Got her on the backwards K, Greg Martin tells me. So Burns retired. Now stepping into the box will be number 6, Addie Music. And Carroll quickly ahead 0-2 to It's good work from the senior Lady Cat. Working ahead of music. Let's see if she can put her away here. Ooh. Boy, that was a looping changeup, and I thought for sure we were about to hear high 3, but we didn't. So the count moved to 1-2. There's a weak grounder hit back. Carroll gloves it. Has to pick it up off the ground, but makes a good throw over to Jones at first base, and that's 2 up, 2 down. So far for Carroll in the first. So good job after being a little bit shaky there to the first. Hitter comes back for a pretty quick AB against Music there. And now stepping into the box to greet her is Bailey Cromwell. And the first pitch to her misses the zone for ball 1. Next pitch is a changeup that misses. Low count runs 2-0. The 2-0 pitch finds the zone as the count now moves to 2-1. The 2-1 offering, that's swung on and hit weakly down the first base line in foul territory, and Carroll's even the count at 2-2. So let's see if she can put away Cromwell here and get the Lady Cat bats going. The 2-2. Ooh, just a little bit lower, and the count runs full. And the full count pitch misses. Cromwell draws a walk, a 2-out walk. And now stepping into the box for Frank Hughes is number 20, Mackenzie Boucher. The first pitch to Boucher is swung on a miss for strike 1. Count moves to 0-1. Next pitch. That's hit, popped up behind first base in foul territory. As I thought that might loop in for a base hit, but it was not meant to be. And now Carroll way ahead, 0-2. The next pitch from Carroll is a changeup that just stays up and out of the zone. Count runs to 1-2. Next pitch from Carroll missed the zone, and count evens up at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch is a call, strike 3. That's another backwards K. And that strikeout brought to you by Shelter Insurance. Call or text Jason in Boston at 931-722-5592. So in the middle of the first, Frank Hughes unable to score after a 2-out walk. Score remains tied at 0-0 as the Lady Cats will be looking to get the bats going in the bottom of the first. When we come back from a short break, you're listening to Wayne County Softball on Big Oldies Radio.
Subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
Zero will be Jack Keaton leading off, then Rosalie Martin, then Kelsey Carroll hitting third. And the first pitch, Keaton catches her on the cleat. And that's a first pitch hit by pitch. So Lady Cats got
Now batting, number 16, Rosalie Martin.
something cooking already. As Keaton just kind of watched that one graze off the shoe tops and trotted her way down to first base. Now digging in is Rosalie Martin. She squares to bunt, pulls back. Keaton's going to advance to second. She'll beat the throw. So Keaton now on second, still no outs. Martin finds herself ahead 1-0. Martin again, squares to bunt again, pulls back. Count even at 1-1. As we've had time called now, as Burns, the shortstop, is going to have to tie her cleat. Burns is done. Music back on the rubber. And here's the 1-1 offering as that misses high and in. And Keaton's going to move up to third without a throw. So now the Lady Cats have a runner on third, no outs. Prime RBI opportunity for the young Martin. Next pitch to Martin's way up, just over her head. Count now moves to 3-1. So Martin way ahead. Let's see if she gets the green light or if they've got her taken. Let's see a green light here. Well, even if she had the green light, I don't think she'd swing at that. As that one's way up and over the catcher and gets to the backstop, and Keaton will score.
Now batting, number 3, Kelsey Carroll.
So Martin draws the walk, moves her way down to first base, and now digging in is number 3, Kelsey Carroll, the Lady Cat pitcher here in game 2. She fakes a bunt, and Martin will move up to second without a throw. So Lady Cats runner on second, leading 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. And Carroll ahead or behind 0-1. And Carroll laces one into the right center gap. That's going to get all the way to the fence. Martin's going to score easily. Carroll's going to round second, head for third. She'll get there standing up. Boy, that was a hard hit ball by Kelsey there, and that'll drive in another run to widen the Lady Cat lead to 2-0.
Now batting.
So the Lady Cat senior helping her cause, putting up a 0 on the mound there in the first inning, and now driving in a run in the bottom of the first. And now digging in for the Lady Cats is Madison Jones, the first baseman, hitting cleanup today. First pitch to Jones, misses low and inside, good block by the catcher. That'll keep Carroll at third base. Jones finds herself ahead of 1-0. The next pitch to Jones, that one, she's way out in front. That goes through the door of the Frank Hughes dugout. It's going to stop just a little ways outside the fence back behind the dugout as we've got some kids running after it to go and get it, I think. Nope, they're going over there to play. Oh, now we've got one going to get it. The next pitch to Jones. And on the check swing, they're going to say she didn't go, so the count moves to 2-1. And there's a called strike, too, on a good pitch from Music, and count evens up at 2-2. Music working quick. She gets the ball back, and she's pretty well ready to go once she gets it. Jones laces one down the left field line. Oh, it's just foul. It's honestly wasn't just too far from being some home run power, but about 10 feet foul down that left field line, and she was just a little bit out ahead. Music's going to get a new softball to pitch with. She's got it now. She's back ready to go. Count still evened up at 2-2. And Jones, that's a big league pop-up as that one goes way up. Got some miscommunication, and the ball's going to drop in foul territory. As I thought I heard her and Music just not to communicate. That's just extra life for Jones as she needs to take advantage of that. The 2. That one's hit weakly, foul down the third base line. Two offering to Jones as a call. Over outside corner by Music there. And she gets Jones looking for the first out here in the bottom of the first. So Lady Cats still lead 2-0. With Kelsey Carroll on third, and now stepping into the box is number 21, Emma Bryant. And Bryant's going to watch that first pitch go way high and outside as she moves ahead 1-0. Emma, the lone lefty, I think, on the Lady Cat roster. Lefties just do. That's coming from a guy that swung left-handed when he played baseball, and they always told me I was swinging from the right. Never knew what it meant. As is taking 3 pitches that haven't really been all that close. So let's see if Music can battle back. Pour in a strike here on the 3-0 count. She cannot, and Bryant draws a 4-pitch walk. So Lady Cats now have runners on the corners with still only 1 out. As Coach Greg Morris is going to call time and go out and have a conversation with all of his infield, his pitcher, and his catcher. So a pretty brief meeting as he's now told them to go back to their positions, and he makes his way back to the dugout and now about to dig in for the Lady Cats is number 25, Reagan Cruz, who's patrolling out there in center field. Didn't get to hit in game 1, so let's see what she can do here in game 2. The first pitch to Cruz is low and inside, and Frank Hughes, tries a little decoy play as they knew that Bryant would be running, and they tried to throw a little cutoff throw, but the throw was a little bit too loopy, and Carroll still able to score from third, so that'll add another run to the Lady Cat total, making it 3-0. And Cruz now finds herself ahead 2-0 after that 1-0 pitch misses the zone. So Emma Bryant on that play advances from first all the way to third on the throw back to home. So Lady Cat's runner on third with still only 1 out, and Cruz hits one weakly on the ground to the third baseman Boucher. She gloves it, makes a good throw across the diamond, but in the process, Emma Bryant's going to come across home plate and score. So add on another run to the total, and the Lady Cats now lead 4-0. After only putting up 1 run in the first inning of game 1, they've already put up 4 here now with 2 outs as Cruz will ground out to the third baseman, and now digging into the right-handed batter's box would be number 11, Gracie Staggs, and she takes a first pitch strike. The next one to Staggs is hit hard on the ground, and the third base coach, John Blackwell, said, "Olay," and watch that one go right between his legs. Make a play, coach. What would he do if one of his girls just olay the ball like that? They on the bench, they'd be getting an earful, but it's okay when the coach does it, I guess. The 0-2 to Staggs is ripped down the third base line and just foul out of the reach of Boucher. As Coach Blackwell didn't want any part of that one, and rightfully so. That ball was hit hard by Staggs. See if she can hit one in fair territory and put one in play. She'll do just that, right to the shortstop Burns. She fields it, gloves, throws. Good throw over across the diamond to Battles at first base. And that's how the bottom of the first will end, but not before the Lady Cats are able to put a 4 spot on the board. So going into the top of the second, Lady Cats 4, Frank Hughes nothing. We'll be right back after a short break. You're listening to Softball on Big Oldies Radio.
My efforts, There are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back into Wayne County Softball on Big Oldies Radio. If you're just joining us, Lady Cat's able to put up a 4 spot there in attack 4. It's about set to start here in the for the Lady Lions will be Olivia Chase. Let me see. I thought I remembered all these first and last names, but I definitely did not. That's on me. It will be Olivia Chase, Haley Odell, and Jessica Durbin. As Chase digs in, the first pitch to her. It's going to be a swing and a miss. As Carol finds herself hit 0-1. The next pitch to Chase is a changeup that just missed the zone. Count evens 1-1. Too much arc, they say. Now, if we were playing slow pitch softball, it'd be dangerous, but not fast pitch, sadly. As the 1-1 offering from Carroll misses, count moves to 2-1. Here's the 2-1 from her. That one's way high and outside. Count now 3-1. The 3-1 pitch is fouled straight back by Chase. And I think on the swing it clipped her hand. As are they a wrap on this or something? She got some blood. I don't know what. As Coach Greg Morris is digging through his backpack there in the Frank Hughes. Gonna infielders verge to the mound and have a little chit chat while we it looks like she might just put a bandage on her hand or something. I'm not really quite sure what's happening right now. But whenever they get through taking care of Olivia Chase, she'll have to come back to a full count, as that's a dead ball strike, even though it hit her on the swing. Because she was in the act of swinging, it's a dead ball. So you're going to feel some pain, but you also got to step right back in the batter's box and hit. So that's never a whole lot of fun. See, we've got a lot of people over there in the Frank Hughes dugout now trying to tend to her, and Coach Blackwell going over there to check on her as well, giving some assistance as they need. Now the home plate umpire is making his way over there to check on Chase. And this dead time as a player, it's kind of one of them, like, you hope they're okay, but you also want to get things back rolling. Hopefully it's nothing too serious for Olivia Chase, and she's able to resume her at bat. And I think they've got her finger wrapped up now. I think I just heard Coach Blackwell say like bent her nail back or something. So that's never fun. And now Coach Moore's calling the home plate umpire back over there. I don't know if she'll be able to keep going. I'm not sure what exactly is happening here. But while we have this pause in the action. Okay, now they're calling her out. I guess they're stating that she can't continue her at bat, so they're just going to call her out. So that'll be the first out of the top of the second. I don't know how you'd really score that one, I guess.
Now batting for the Lady Lions, number 9.
I don't know. We'll just mark that as out number 1, and we'll just go along our merry way. But now stepping into the box for the Lady Lions is number 9, Haley Odell, and she swings and misses at the first offering from Carroll. Next offering is way up, and I think it might have been foul tipped and looked like it caught the umpire on the mask. Maybe, but he's braving it out, and on the 0-2 count, Odell hits one in foul territory. That Staggs will glove in foul territory. Doesn't let it roll back in, as I thought it might hit the lip of that grass and possibly spin back towards fair territory, but Staggs gloves it before that's possible. So Odell still alive, down 0-2. Let's see if Carroll can put her away here. That changeup bounces about 5 feet in front of Odell and then bounces up and hits her. So she'll reach base via a hit by pitch. So you hate to see that. Carroll way ahead 0-2 and then allowing her to reach base on the hit by pitch, but just got to bounce back now after Carroll maybe get a ground ball, double play, a strikeout, just find an out right here. The first pitch from Carroll is a call, strike 1. Good job of painting that lower outside corner, and I thought Martin might give a throwback to first base as Odell got a pretty aggressive secondary lead. And the next pitch to Durbin is grounded weakly down the third baseline, and Staggs mishandles it just a little bit. She just didn't field it cleanly as she tried to bare hand and throw it. So Durbin will reach first base, and Odell will move up to second base. So now the Lady Lions have him on first and second with only one out. And now stepping in will be number 25, Laura Beth Battles. First pitch to Battles misses, and count moves to 1-0. Good bounce back pitch from Carroll there. She gets a big swing and a miss from Battles, and count evens at 1-1.
Like your mama.
Oh, the next pitch is fouled straight back, and that caught the umpire right on the chest, and I heard him give a little bit of a grunt. That's never fun. But Carroll ahead 1-2. Here's the next offer, and that's low and in the dirt. Great block by Martin to keep it in front, and the count evens at 2-2. The 2-2, that misses high and outside. Count runs full. There's a call. Strike 3 as Carroll gets Battles looking. That strikeout brought to you by Shelter Insurance. Caller text Jason in Boston at 931-722-5592. So big second out there for Carroll here on the top of the first, and now greeting her is number 13. Let me get her first name. Zoe McCormick. After two, McCormick finds off ahead 2-0. Carroll needing to bounce back a bit here and find the strike zone. She does on that pitch. Good changeup. Finds the zone. Count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 pitch paints that outside corner. And Carroll, after falling behind 2-0, is now evened it up at 2-2. See if she can get a strike 3 here. She won't, as that one misses high and outside, and again another full count. It's a big pitch for Carroll here. Let's see if she can find the strike zone here, get a strikeout, ground ball out, just get it out. And that ball is hit weakly on the ground. The shortstop, Jack Keaton, fields it clean, throws it over to Madison Jones at first base for the 6-3 put out. So Frank Hughes threatens a little bit, gets 2 runners on, but all for naught as they go down scoreless. And in the middle of the second, the score remains Wayne County 4, Frank Hughes nothing. We'll be right back after a short break. You're listening to Wayne County Softball on Big Oldies Radio.
Not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game. At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. It is completely free and...
Welcome back into Wayne County Softball on Big Oldies Radio, and leading off the bottom of the second for the Lady Cats here will be number 18, Jaylee Warren. And she'll be the first to greet Addie Music here in the bottom of the second. First pitch, Warren swinging, bounces one to Boucher at third base. Boucher, good throw across the diamond. Good stretch by Battles there. Get Warren on the first pitch on a 5-3 put out. And now stepping into the box for the Lady Cats is number 23, Addison Mahelsi, the left fielder for the Lady Cats here in this game. As the first pitch to Mahelsi misses way up and out of the zone, and she finds herself ahead 1-0. Boy, that left center gap, there's a lot of grass between the left fielder and the center fielder if the Lady Cats can find a way to get one there. As the 1-0 pitch from Music bumps her leg on the delivery, and it just rolls up to the plate, so unfortunate there for Music. But the next pitch is a beautiful pitch. It gets Mahelsi way out in front. Count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 for Music is hitting on a soft liner right back to her, and she's going to glove that one for the one unassisted. So 2 quick outs for the Lady Cats here in the bottom of the second. The lineup will roll back over to the top, and Jack Keaton will step back in after reaching base on a hit by a pitch in her first at bat. And in this at bat, she's going to softly line the first pitch down the third base line, and Boucher with a really nice diving play there in foul territory for the 5 unassisted put out. So Lady Cats go down 1-2-3 there. Pretty quick bottom of the second. So after 2 complete innings, our score remains Wayne County 4, Frank Hughes nothing, and we'll be right back after a short break. You're listening to Wayne County Softball on Big Oldies Radio.
If you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back into Wayne County Softball on Big Oldies Radio. A little bit of a defensive change as Kelsey Carroll threw the first 2 innings, and now Emma Bryant will come in from right field and pitch what I expect to be the remainder of the game, and Kelsey Carroll will move out to right field. Everything else in the field stays the same, but Emma Bryant, this will be personally my first look at her on the mound, so let's see what the young Bryant has. The first offering from Bryant is a called strike 1, so good start from Bryant there as she works ahead of Burns as the Frank Hughes lineup has rolled back to the top now. The next pitch is lined over here towards the press box. I'm not going to lie, folks, I thought that might find its way in this window, and thought that ball might be a magnet towards me and Greg. Luckily, it's just hit a little bit short, but Bryant way ahead 0-2. And now Bryant tries a changeup, and that was just a little bit high. Count moves to 1-2. Next pitch from Bryant misses as well. Count evens at 2-2. Bryant gets a ground ball right to Jack Keaton. She makes a strong throw over to Madison Jones at first base. So nice 6-3 put out there by the Lady Cats. Good start for Bryant on the mound as she gets the leadoff batter here in the top of the third to ground out. Now digging in is Addie Music. And the first pitch to Music is lined, and Jack Keaton with a little bit of a jump makes the play just on the edge of the infield dirt. So first pitch out. So Bryant getting 2 outs on 6 pitches so far. Love to see that as Cromwell will greet her now. The first pitch to her misses low and out of the zone, and count moves to 1-0. So Jack Keaton flashing the glove a little bit first, making the good catch and throw on the hard grounder by Burns, and then making a little bit of a leaping catch there for the second out. See if she gets another opportunity here. As Bryant, tough time finding the strike zone so far to Cromwell as she falls behind 3-0, so can't get to strike 3 if you don't get strike 1 first. And right there, strike 1. So Bryant now behind 3-1. Let's see if she can bounce. So Cromwell swings and grounds one weakly down the third base line in foul territory. Stags gloves. It gets it back to Bryant. Now the count's full. So from 3-0 to 3-2. From 3-0 to CU as she gets Cromwell swinging. That strikeout brought to you by Shelter Insurance. Call or text Jason in Boston at 931-722-5592. Here in the middle of the third, Wayne County 4, Hughes nothing. Right back after a short break. You're listening to Wayne County Softball on Big Oldies Radio.
There are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe. At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. It is completely free and there will never be a fee to watch these videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts, there are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back in as action is just now starting here in the bottom of the third inning as Rosalie Martin will be the first Lady Cat to greet Music here. in the home half of the third. And the first pitch to Martin's going to miss low and away. She moves ahead 1-0. Next pitch gets her on the thigh. As Martin just stood there and took that one like a champ. Let's hope that's the first base runner of many here in the bottom of the third. Is now stepping into the box will be Kelsey Carroll. Carroll takes the first pitch strike, and Martin still second. Just did beat the throw, as if it was a little more on line. Could have been a close play, but Martin able to get there safely. Carroll finds herself behind 0-1. Here's the next pitch. Low and in the dirt, and that one, good job of keeping it in front by the Lady Lion catcher, is Olivia Chase doing a good job and threw it down the third. Thought Martin was going. I kind of did too for a second. After falling behind 0-1, Carroll now ahead 2-1. And on a wild throw back to the pitcher, Rosalie Martin, good heads-up base runner, is going to move all the way up to third base. And Carroll's going to hit a smoking line drive right back where it came from. That'll find its way to center field. And Martin's going to trot on home, and the Lady Cats will extend their lead to 5-0 in the bottom of the third. Good piece of hitting there by the Lady Cat senior fielder of this game, only the third baseman. Now stepping into the box, the first baseman, Madison Jones. And on the first pitch, Carroll's going to advance to second base. And Jones is going to move ahead 1-0. The next offering to Jones. That one's low and in the dirt, and Carroll with an aggressive leadoff second, but she'll make her way back to the bag. And Jones ahead 2-0 now. That next pitch is a called strike, and count now 2-1 as Carroll's going to advance to third base on that pass ball. So now Lady Cats with a runner on third, still no outs. And Jones is going to foul one between her legs, count even at 2-2 now. Jones digs back in. Music back on the mound, the pitch. That one's low and in the dirt, and Carroll's going to cruise home. Lady Cats now extend the lead to 6-0, and Jones with a full count. Let's see if she can put up a good battle here, find her way on base. She hits one right to Boucher at third base. Her throw is a good pick there by Battles on the one hopper, and Jones is going to be retired on the 5-3 put out. For the first out here in the bottom of the third, but the Lady Cats are already scoring 2 runs. Let's see if they can put up a few more. Is now digging in to the left-handed batter's box is number 21 and the new pitcher, Emma Bryant. First pitch to Bryant's low and outside. And she finds herself ahead 1-0. The 1-0 offering to Bryant. That one's a called strike. It looks like it caught the outer half. Count evens at 1-1. The 1-1 offering misses to Bryant. She finds herself ahead 2-1. As it has turned out to be just a beautiful day for softball. Couldn't ask for much better weather temperature-wise, for me anyway. And the next pitch to Bryant misses. Gets all the way to the backstop. As that was only ball 3. Emma jumping the gun a little bit, thought it was ball 4. She done tossed the bat, made it all the way down to first base. For a second, I thought, well, maybe it hit her, but nobody acknowledged that it hit her, so she just wanted to get to first. But now she'll rip a hard grounder that's barehanded. Cromwell got a hand on it, missed her glove, and bounced in front of her, and Bryant Speed able to force a little bit of a wild throw, so she'll reach. And the Lady Cats with another base runner here is Reagan Cruz stepping into the box. First pitch to Cruz misses, and it's bobbled by the catcher, so Emma Bryant will move up to second base without a throw. So now Cruz digs in with a duck on the pond, runner in scoring position. Let's see if she can find a way to put one in play and get Emma Bryant in. As it's a foul ball. Boucher fielded it, just in foul territory down the third base line. Thought for a second that might be a fair ball, but it wasn't. I think cleanly with Cruz's speed, that would have been a tough play to make, but count evens at 1-1. Next pitch to Cruz bounces in the dirt. Good block by Chase. Music ready. Cruz is ready. Next pitch to her. That one's high and out of the zone. Count runs 3-1. Give a quick shout out. I know Leroy Andrews, a good friend and supporter of the station. I know he's listening somewhere, so shout out Leroy, and anyone else that I'm missing, text me, do something. I don't care. I'll get you in there as Cruz takes ball 4. And that pitch got by the catcher, Chase. So Bryant moved up to third base, and Coach Moore is screaming second base, and I didn't think he meant throw it, but his catcher did, and Bryant was able to come all the way around and score. So now the Cats lead 7-0 with Cruz on first base. As Gracie Staggs takes the first pitch to her in the dirt. Again, Lady Cats leading 7-0. Only one out here in the bottom of the third. Staggs ahead 1-0. Next pitch to her. It misses out low and outside, and Cruz is going to move to second. So Staggs now finds herself ahead 2-0 with a runner in scoring position in the form of Reagan Cruz. The 2-0 to Staggs is low and inside. Count moves to 3-0. Gotta imagine Staggs is taking all the way here. She is. That's ball up and out. First and second. Only one out in the bottom of the third, and now making his way out to the mound will be Coach Greg Morris having a conversation with his pitcher, cleaning off the mound for her. Just giving her a little breather. She's lost a little bit of control here in this last little bit. So probably just telling her to settle down, just throw some strikes, make them put it in play. I think that's what any coach wants. They don't want the opposing team to make it on via a walk, because you can't defend a walk. If you make the other team put it in play, you've got a chance to make a play and prevent them from reaching base. But if you keep walking everybody, then that makes it a lot tougher on everybody. Jaylee Warren stepping into the box now, and the first pitch to her misses, and she moves ahead 1-0. The 1-0 to Warren finds the zone. Good pitch for Music. Count even 1-1. The 1-1 to Warren just missed the zone. Count 2-1. The 2-1 to Warren is hit, foul. That baseline is just a few feet away, just about a foot away from being a fair ball. Probably would have hit the third base back. But unfortunately for Warren, that one's going to find its way into foul territory, and we'll have to do it again. This time the count at 2-2. Still on out. Cruz on second, Staggs on first. Prime scoring opportunity for the Lady Cats as the 2-2 offering to Warren. Misses low and outside in the dirt. Gets away from the catcher, and both runners going to advance. Good base running. As the Lady Cats now really have a golden scoring opportunity. Cruz on third, Staggs on second. So you got to think something that finds the outfield grass is scoring both of them. And Warren's going to take ball 4, and it's going to get all the way to the backstop. And Cruz is going to score on the pass ball. Staggs is going to move up to third base, and Jaylee Warren, some real heads-up base running, is going to make it all the way to second base. So again, the Lady Cats with runners on second and third, now leading 6-0. And the first pitch to Addison Mahelsi is hit weakly on the ground, and play made, but Staggs will come across to score. And Warren will move up to third, so RBI ground out there by Mahelsi. And Jack Keaton now digs back in the ball for her second at bat here, her first at bat here in the third, as the Lady Cats have nearly batted around. The first pitch to her misses to make it 1-0. Next pitch misses as well, making it 2-0. If my count's correct in my book, I believe the score is 9-0. As there's a pass ball, move the count to 3-0. And Warren will score on that pass ball, so now 10-0, 6 runs here in third as the 3-0 pitch misses inside Keaton. And the Lady Cats have officially batted around as Rosalie Martin get her second AB here in the bottom of the third, hit by a pitch in her first appearance this inning. So let's see if she gets something to hit and drives one somewhere. That one misses way high and out of the zone. Count 1-0. The 1-0 is low in the dirt, and Keaton's going to move up, just beating the throw to second. So now with 2 outs in the bottom of the third, Lady Cats needing just 5 more runs to end this one in this inning. And the 2-0 to Martin is a called strike 1 on the outside half. Good pitch from Music. If the Lady Cats score 5 more here in the third, it'll be over. And I believe if things stay as they are, and it's 10-0 after the Lady lines at bat in the fourth, then that will be game as well. I think they're doing it 15 after 3, 10 after 4. I hope they are anyway. But now Martin takes another strike, and the count evens up to 2-2. It's 2-2, 2 outs. Bottom of the third, a swing and a miss. Oh no, she fouled it. She fouled it off. Martin taking a healthy cut at that one, but here's the next 2-2 offering. That one's low and in the dirt, and Keaton's going to move up to third. So a full count now with 2 outs, bottom of the third for Rosalie Martin. The full count offering, that one's way up and out of the zone. And Keaton's going to score with a head first slide, and Martin's going to stay at first. Thought she might think about going around to second, but she wisely holds it first. Again, Keaton coming around to score to extend the Cat lead to 11-0. Now stepping into the box will be number 3, Kelsey Carroll. Single in her last at bat in this inning. She ripped a single into the center field. The first pitch to her misses. The 0 to Carroll is hit weakly down the third base line, foul territory, ricochets off the railing of the Frank Hughes dugout, and that one's going to be thrown back in, and it'll work its way back to music. Out even at 1-1 now. The 1-1 to Carroll is hit and popped back off the netting, I believe, behind home plate, or may have just creeped over it. As Carroll now behind 1-2. So let's see what Carroll can do. Down 1-2. Here's the next offering to her. That one misses inside, and Martin's going to coast to third base on the pass ball. We've got two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The next pitch, that one's low and in the dirt. Count runs full. And Carroll rips one between the third baseman and the shortstop. That'll play another run as Martin's able to cruise home, and Carroll's going to move all the way up to second base. That'll be a single and advance on the throw. It's a good piece of hitting there by Carroll after falling behind 1-2. Now digging into the box will be Madison Jones, the Lady Cat first baseman. Let's see if she can break through and get her first hit of the evening as that first pitch misses high. As the Lady Cats now have extended their lead to 12-0. And Carroll moves up to third base on that pitch, and I think Coach Black will probably telling her we don't need that. And the next pitch to Jones misses high as well, so Jones finds herself ahead 2-0. The next pitch to Jones is high as well. Count now 3-0. As the Lady Cat dugout getting them fired up, trying to cheer on Jones. The next pitch to Jones is low and in the dirt, makes its way to the backstop. Carroll's going to score standing up. Now 13-0 Lady Cats. Jones earns a free on the first base, and much like game 1, the Lady Cats doing a lot of damage with 2 outs, as they've scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs since recording the 2 outs, and now batting for the Lady Cats is Emma Bryant. The first pitch to her misses and gets to the backstop, and Jones is going to move up to second base. As it looks like we're going to have a pitching change now, as Boucher is going to come back in and pitch the rest of this game. Burns will move to third base, and Music will go and play shortstop. So Boucher getting her warm-up tosses in as her coach Greg Morris looks on, and Emma Bryant and Coach Blackwell sitting there conversing just down the third base line and talking about what they see from Boucher. She threw the whole game in game 1. I think there'll be a little drop in velocity from Music to Boucher, so that'll definitely be an adjustment that the Cats need to make. But it looks like Boucher's done with the warm-up tosses as Coach Morris makes his way back to his dugout, and Emma digs back in that left-handed back box, and we're good to go. The first pitch from Boucher misses, and count now 2-0. Runner on second, 2 outs, ball third. Lady Cat leading 13-0, and the next pitch to Bryant misses low and in the dirt. As Emma finds herself ahead 3-0. The 3-0 to Bryant finds the zone. Good pitch from Boucher. Count now 3-1. The 3-1 from Boucher is swung on and fouled straight back as the Lady Lion catcher will field it and throw it back to Boucher, and we've got out. Bryant battle here, put one in play. Just that, she lines one into center, and a good play by Jessica Durbin out there in center. I think that's who's out in center now. Yes, that's Jessica Durbin out in center and making a good running play there to put an end to the third as Emma Bryant lines out the center field for the final out. So we've played 3 complete innings. Lady Cats 13, Lady Lions nothing. We'll be with the 4th. You've been listening to Softball on Big Oldies Radio. Welcome back into Wayne County Softball on Big Oldies Radio. Just got a text that said Sarah Beth or Bessie needed a shout out. So shout out Sarah Beth. Always enjoyed her in school. Way back yonder days when I was in high school. I know she's still doing great things, and we're just about set to get action rolling here in the top of the 4th, and the first pitch from Bryant to Boucher is a big and a miss, and Bryant ahead 0-1 early. And the next offering from Bryant misses, count even 1-1. 1-1 misses as well, count now 2-1. The 2-1 is lined down the first base line by Boucher, but foul, count even at 2-2. See if Bryant can put away Boucher here. She exchanges softballs with the home plate umpire. She's good to go now. The next pitch. Ooh, not a bad pitch from Bryant, but the count will run full now. The full count pitch from Bryant's weekly to the third base. Stagg, she fielded it. Perfect throw over to Jones at first. And it'll be a 5-3 put out for the first out here in the top of the 4th. Next batter to greet Bryant will be Olivia Chase, and the first pitch to her finds that lower outside corner for a called strike 1, and Bryant ahead 0-1. The 0-1 pitch is fouled straight back, and Bryant way ahead now, 0-2. The 0-2 from Bryant's fouled straight back into the netting. May have got over the netting. As Bryant's still way ahead, 0-2. The next 0-2 from Bryant, that one's a little short of the plate. Count now 1-2. 1-2 misses, count now even 2-2. Two misses, and now it's went from 0-2 to 3-2. See if Bryant can get her here. Full count pitch just misses, so Chase draws the 1-out walk here in the top of the 4th. Still with 1 out, so let's see if Bryant can induce a double play. That one's hit by Odell on a soft liner to Keaton at shortstop, and Keaton thought about behind Chase at first base, but she didn't get off the, just didn't get off the bag far enough to really garner a throw. So Chase remains at first base, 2 outs now. On the top of the 4th, now stepping in for the Lady Lions is Jessica Durbin, who made that good catch in center field to end the bottom of the 3rd for the Lady Cats. And the first 2 to Durbin both miss up and outside. She finds herself ahead of Bryant 2-0. As the next pitch, a good changeup from Bryant. Makes the count 2-1. There's another strike, big swing and a miss from Durbin, and the count evens 2-2. Let's go. Let's get it here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 4th. Wayne County leads Frank Hughes 13-0. The next pitch from Bryant. Ooh, fouled straight back. Good job of battling from Durbin. And I guess that was an attempt at a changeup from Bryant. That just slipped out of her hand and kind of rolled up and caught Martin off guard. It squibbled away from her, and Chase able to move up to second base. So now we've got a full count with 2 outs. And Durbin again fouls one back. So Durbin doing a good job, putting up a good at bat here. Here's the next full count offering from Bryant. That one's going to be popped up foul as well, as Durbin just battling. Doesn't want to give in. Bryant doesn't want to give in, so Greg Martin imploring for him to throw the changeup. I'd have to agree. I think it would get her out on her front foot. There's a big swing and a miss and a strike 3, and I believe that one will end this game. It will, as the Lady Cats victorious here in game 2 of the doubleheader by a margin of 13-0. We'll be right back with a quick recap after a short break in Wayne County Softball on Big Oldies Radio.
For my efforts, there are links to my...
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Into Wayne County softball on babies. Tally 15-0, and then winning game 2, a score of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15-0. In that first game, we saw Easy Griggs through the 3 innings of play. And the second game, I don't believe Lady Lions quarter to hit either. Let's see, got a 1-3, a walk, strikeout. They did not. The Cats able to hold the Lady Lions hitless through both games. And then that second game, we saw Kelsey Carroll throw 2 innings, and then Emma Bryant come in and throw the last inning. So for the Lady Cats, first they've played a while, and probably a week and a half. Really good for the Lady Cats here, big like that. And they will travel to play a doubleheader. That's schedule, unless that's changed. I believe got thumbs up. Greg Moore saying that is correct. So the next time we'll be with you is April from today, next Monday, when Wayne County squares off against Decatur County, right back here on the Wayne County High School. I'm sorry, I'd like to say a big thanks to Jeff back in the studio for working these games. And I'd also like to say the people of Creek and Clifton and all those affected by the storms over this past weekend, you're very much in all of our thoughts and prayers. And I know it's a hard time, but you've got a lot for you, people pulling for you, helping you out. So, again, prayers to those people. But, again, this has been Wayne County High School on Big Oldies Radio. Thank you all, and good night.
At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. It is completely free and there will never be a fee to watch these videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts, there are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.